Yo, what's up everybody? Do this quick video. Shout out to everyone, haven't been on in a while. Apologies, but just been kind of busy. Wanted to touch on this topic. Hope all you guys are having a great weekend. Daylight savings time, back to work. I guess for some of you, tomorrow. So this topic in particular is definitely based upon, and I don't even want to call it a Sunday sermon. Get my stuff together. I'm just gonna be freestyling this. Didn't prep. I figure while I'm driving, might as well talk about it. In the case and in the cause of relationships, this is all, and like I said, shout out to the great Duke. You know, appreciate you for tuning in, bro. But in the case of he just put a battery in my back real quick. Yeah, shout out to Duke, O'Shea Duke Jackson. But in the case of women, and this, everything I talk about is based upon, you know, my certain experiences and this slightly, you know, learning curve that I have here. But the fact that so many of y'all actually talk yourselves out of, or so many of us, we talk ourselves out of, you know, being with women, whether it be intimate, having a relationship, or you just squashing something that could be a great experience. What's happening, Donnell? What could be a great experience by pressing a woman? You have to be laid back, smooth, like James Bond, Idris Elba always say, and just be cool. Take your time, don't be pressed. And it doesn't matter. That doesn't mean be a fool at the same time and just sit back and just, hey, you know, is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? If you just play your cards right and be smooth, it's going to come. It's going to come to you. And like I said in the past, you know, to get what you want, you got to know what you want. And when that comes to, and that even comes down to a woman, that doesn't mean you have to sit there and just be a punching bag or a doormat in the meanwhile. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, to get what you want, you got to know what you want, and whether that be persistence. But just don't play yourself. And when I say persistence, that means you know, you throw out the real every now and then. You know, you reach out, show this, because a lot of women have certain tests to see how far it is that you're going to go, or what it is that you're going to do, or if you're actually playing around. Because you got to figure, especially if you're talking to an attractive woman, or even a woman that's not attractive, I'm going to say that, she's got so many men who are trying to get her attention, and you're just one of those. So she's just trying to, the thing about women, they're trying to see who's good for them at the end of the day. Unlike men, we can see a woman and just look at a woman and know we just want to get busy. We just want to get down. That's not what a woman is looking at. She's looking at to see who's serious, you know, at the end of the day. And whether you have to play that part, I'm not saying to be foolish with a woman. We going into the whole mode 1 situation of lying, which I'm not endorsing that at all. I'm not suggesting you actually lie, but just, you know, be that person that's not always just flat out, are you gonna give me the pussy tonight or what? You know what I'm saying? That mode 1 stuff may work sometimes, but it's just like, you got to come from a place of interest, but not as far as just being a dirtbag. Some women may be down for that, I mean, but not all of them are down like that. You just got to be cool, laid back, and just expect that it's coming. It's just like the law of attraction. You gotta, I think, and Corey Wayne kind of said it too, and I always shout him out in my videos. But you look at dudes and I'm not comparing it to movies, but James Bond, all these dudes that you think are suave, they're not pressed, because they know at the end of the day, regardless of how a woman acts, they know that this woman's gonna be mine at the end of the day. So it's no need to really press her or rush a woman, because there's nothing more unattractive or a bigger turnoff for a woman than you rushing a woman. This is just facts. A woman hates to be rushed, whether that be you getting ready for a date, you know, you asking her, you know, you being indecisive, wanting her to make the decision a lot of times, you have to be the man and stand up. She's not looking for a woman that, especially a dude that's getting in his feelings. You get to the point, especially when you're not patient with a woman, that means you're really getting in your feelings, and you need to avoid that at all costs. And if you don't mind, it helps out. I know my man Duke had gave me a thumbs up. If you're appreciating this video so far, give it a thumbs up, get the likes up. I know it's not that many people on here, but all y'all who loyally, follow my channel, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you a thing. Give it a thumbs down too. That'll work because it helps promote the video either way. But these, you have to think of it not so much as a game, but just the fact that it's coming. It's coming. No dude who really knows anything, any dude who knows anything about women knows that they look at it like that. They don't press women like that. I mean, you got the superstars and dudes who really got money, who basically have status, and with status, there comes expectations with that. But for the average dude like me and you who aren't celebrities, or have that typical status, it's not going to be that way. It's certain things that come with your notoriety and stuff like that, because you're used to getting it in a certain way. But you have to have that same attitude, except not to the point where you're pressing a woman. It's expected. That patience, you'd be surprised. Like, even if this is the only one you're talking to, the only woman you're talking to, you have to at least put off the front that you have multiple women. But when you're in this woman's presence, you have to treat her like there's nothing else around. There's nobody else out and about. There's nobody else you're dealing with when you're in the presence of this woman. When you go out on a date, this is your lady for the night. When you're talking to her, nothing else matters while you're on the phone with her. And in the meanwhile, just lay back. Just be cool. Don't talk yourself out of something that is the mind frame that is already yours from that standpoint. When I say yours, not as far as ownership, but something that's already going to come, because you're a cool dude. You're a suave dude. You're laid back. You have good conversation. You smell good. You look good. You're treating her like a lady. You're doing all of these, wonderful things that women like. So why wouldn't she want to be with you? So don't mess it up for yourself. So with that being said, man, I just want to, I'm trying to make it home here. I just want to get on here and rap with y'all real quick, since it hasn't been a while. There's nothing really more important than just being that way. Ugly dude, attractive dude, whatever. Some women will say, like, men who think that they're attractive, or who they perceive as attractive, can treat women, feel that they can treat women any type of way, or any way that they feel, because they can get the next one. I mean, that's cool too, but even if you are attractive, why be a dirtbag? And the same thing goes for women, but this video isn't about women. Just because, because all of this you can lose like that. Your beauty you can lose like that. But if you're used to getting in a certain way, there's no need to treat someone a certain type of way. And you don't have to be a dirtbag either. So, I'm trying to stretch this thing out real quick. But, long time. I'm good. How are you? I'm just reading the comments here. I'm trying to catch back up before I get up off here. Just shouting out everybody. Shout out to Jared. Like I said, big shout out to O'Shea. Thanks for the super chat. I know he probably stepped on here and got off. Shout out to Donnell, Jared, Shoe Girl, Mitra Cook. All about angles of approach. Just shouting out everybody real quick before I got up off here. I know, I don't put out content that often as I used to, so. But just keep that, take it as a nugget, take it however you want to take it. examine yourself if you find that you Mitra, okay, sorry, but you tuned in anyway. You get the picture. Mitra. Next time, give me a super chat, man. I enunciate it. I say it in any language you want me to say it in. You know what I mean? But peace to all y'all, man. If you haven't checked before I get off here, you know the usual spill I always say. Add me on Facebook and Instagram. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Check out the website. Check out all my products. The books. If you haven't got my books, make sure you get a copy. If you want to book a one-on-one with yours truly, as usual, y'all know where to find me. Paid one-on-one. Shoot me an email also if you got any questions, any topics you'd like me to discuss. I'm gonna go get me some pizza. What's everybody doing today, man? Before I get off here, I'm just checking in with y'all, man. See what's happening. What's up with everybody? I guess that means y'all ain't doing shit. I'm sitting up there holding the wheel. Nobody's doing nothing. She's cooking right now. Awesome. And everybody else is getting a good look, huh? Seeing what everybody else is doing. Don't be shy. It's only a few of us. It's not like 100 people up in here. I'm chilling. That's cool with me, man. I feel you. That's what I'm trying to do here shortly. I got some homework to do and some letters to write. I'm gearing up. My signal's bad up in here for whatever reason. On the plantation. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, you gotta. I hope you're working towards being self-employed instead of working on that plantation, or getting up in this rat race. I'm trying to hop out of the rat race myself, man. Yeah. So I guess we got people working, chilling, and working on the plantation. He working on the plantation, and he watching me. I guess he or he. Must be nice. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be letting you watch YouTube on the plantation. What happened to Thursday Lives? I can't really answer that. That's a good question. I need to get back on it. I just didn't like. I'm gonna have to either get away from the music, because the music where I'm at demonetizes the video, I guess, because of the copyright. Somebody puts in a copyright for the music, so that stops everything. So that's kind of like what happened with that. But I'm gonna get back on it, man. The days are longer now. Was it daylight savings time today? So you missed them. Okay. I gotta get some more thought-provoking topics to discuss on Thursdays instead of sitting back ranting. I still got topics listed I haven't covered. I got plenty of topics listed, but I just don't think that they're. I mean, why not? Might as well do a video on it and get it out the way instead of talking about the same stuff over and over. But yeah. So with that being said, peace be upon you all and the mercy and blessings of the Almighty. Remember, anything lost can be found again except for time wasted. And it's time for me to eat, man. So I'll catch you great, beautiful people on the next live stream. So make sure y'all tune in. I'm out. Peace.